Welcome to mumzo.munchies, where we try to find the fun in palate development and food introduction in general. You can have it as a warm salad, you can have it cold. It is spinach, broccoli, some roasted pine nuts, and a bit of avo, which is optional because I'm personally not a fan. To toast the pine nuts, it's really easy. You're literally just going to get your pan on a hot plate and let it actually start getting toasty and hot. Then you're going to throw your pine nuts into that hot pan. I think that's really hot. And they have their own oil, so you're going to hear a bit of a sizzle as they literally go on. And to toast, you're just going to keep tossing them. This is happening much faster because this pan got super hot super quick. But they've got a lot of oil, so they're going to toast quite quickly, and you just keep tossing them over. Get a good toast on there. Once your pine nuts are nice and toasty, in the same pan, but make sure you reduce the heat first considerably, because now you're not toasting. So you're going to drizzle some olive oil and throw in your broccoli. Now, to prevent it from boiling and being, from burning and being undercooked, you're going to go ahead and add a bit of water. So I'll add a bit of water and cover for about 2 minutes. Once your broccoli begins to soften and that drop of water has almost completely reduced, you can now add your spinach, which is also going to add a ton of moisture. So you're just going to throw that over and cover once again for about, let's say, 5-ish minutes. But keep stirring to make sure nothing just sticks to the pan at the bottom because we haven't used a lot of oil. And we're just going to let that wilt on top of the broccoli. After about 5 to 10 minutes, your spinach should have wilted and you should have softened broccoli and your reduced, decreased in size spinach, which has wilted. We're then going to start seasoning, and it's really basic seasoning. It's some salt, some pepper, some paprika, and some dried mixed herbs. Now the reason we're wilting this dish is because cruciferous vegetables are kind of rough on the stomach lining. So yes, we know we're eating raw and stuff, but that can actually be a bit hard on your stomach lining. So unless you're getting your baby spinach, rather try to wilt it a bit to be kind to your gut. So we're going to season, mix all of that in and combine well. Then lastly, we're going to add a spoon of basil pesto just to give it a bit more of a, instead of dressing it, give it some of that oily vibe before removing from heat. Then we're going to add our spring onions, our pine nuts, and have our avo on the side, and we're essentially done. So a spoon of that loveliness goes in. I'm going to add a bit more. And we mix it up, then we're going to remove from heat. So we empty out our pan of wilted veggies. Sprinkle over our toasted pine nuts generously to give that roasted, earthy taste. And lastly, top with some spring onions. And the flavors that are coming from here and the smell, it doesn't just smell like veggies, if that can be the answer, but it is so yummy. And that's all that's left to do. Let it be yummy.